light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's go, 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 go!
Lewis Hamilton scored his 100th Formula 1 pole position at the Spanish Grand Prix by beating Red Bull's Max Verstappen by just 0.036 seconds. My name is Aaron, and in this video I'll be choosing the pole laps that I think are Lewis's best. If you enjoy this video, hit the like button, and if you want to be in pole position to see all the content from the 5 red lights, smash the subscribe button and ring that bell. Let's see which lap I have chosen first. Canada 2007. Pole number 1. Lewis took his maiden pole position in Canada on the fast and treacherous Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Having threatened to score a pole position in his earlier races, the then 22-year-old grabbed pole ahead of McLaren teammate Fernando Alonso by 0.4 of a second. I almost touched the wall at the last corner, but when I came over the line and I was told I had pole position, I was so happy, he said after claiming his first pole. Lewis would go on to survive a chaotic race, most of which he led despite 4 safety car periods, where Robert Kubica suffered a massive crash approaching the turn 10 hairpin, claiming his first pole and first win on the same weekend. Great Britain 2017. Pole number 67. Lewis produced a masterful performance at Silverstone in 2017 to defeat the 2 Ferraris of Kimi Raikkonen and Sebastian Vettel by more than half a second. The lap was so good he earned a standing ovation from the Silverstone crowd. The lap came in the face of criticism of Hamilton being the only driver to miss the F1 live event on the streets of London in the week leading up to the race. Lewis did his talking on the track and claimed a dominant pole position. That lap felt great, and I wasn't expecting to have a gap like that, said Hamilton as he celebrated the 5th pole position of his career on home soil. Sebastian Vettel conceded that Lewis had owned pole position all day. Lewis would go on to claim his 5th win at Silverstone the next day as Ferrari faltered, closing his championship deficit to a single point from Sebastian Vettel. Italy 2017. Pole number 69. Hamilton broke the record for pole positions at Monza in a qualifying session held in torrential rain and delayed for long enough for Hamilton and teammate Bottas to spend some time playing the F1 game by Codemasters. Once the session restarted, however, Hamilton displayed all the skills he had shown in the years previous in his career. Sublime single lap speed, complete car control, and the ability to find grip in wet conditions. He secured pole by a whopping 1.2 seconds ahead of Max Verstappen's Red Bull. Lewis said afterwards, "There was a lot of pressure on that last lap. There could have been a red flag or a yellow flag. There was a lot of risk, but I gave it everything." On breaking the record for poles, he added, "It probably won't sink in for a long time. It was an epic day. I feel truly blessed." Victory the following day gave him the championship lead heading into the Singapore Grand Prix. Singapore 2018. Pole number 79. Mercedes had swept all challengers and circuits in the V6 hybrid era except one host location, Marina Bay in Singapore. The word on the Singapore streets was that the Marina Bay layout didn't suit the Mercedes package. Enter Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton called it magic. Mercedes chief Toto Wolff called it stardust. It was both of those, a stunning lap over 3 seconds faster than Vettel's 2017 pole time for Ferrari. The lap set a bar no one else could touch, and suddenly Hamilton had struck another crucial blow in the title battle against Sebastian Vettel, whose season had been unravelling alarmingly following his crash at the German Grand Prix. Mercedes had looked better than they had done before in Singapore, but were still a couple of tenths shy of the pace in Q2. Then, out of the blue, Hamilton pulled a lap of absurd speed and class. He went on to claim victory and march on to his 5th World Championship. Monaco 2019. Pole number 85. In the days leading up to the 2019 Monaco Grand Prix, the motorsport world mourned the loss of triple world champion Niki Lauda, who had been integral to helping Mercedes build the title-winning, race-win-guzzling machine that we know today. Niki had garnered influence over Lewis Hamilton in convincing him to join the Brackley-based team and throughout his Mercedes career. The loss hit both Hamilton and the team hard. Still, Hamilton dug deep and produced a superb lap to edge Bottas to pole before fending off Max Verstappen's Red Bull after a tyre choice left him needing to nurse mediums to the finish while the chasing pack were on hard tyres. Hamilton held off the Dutchman's attempts to pass, securing an emotional win for him and for the team. Styria 2020. Pole number 89. After the 2020 season was delayed by the coronavirus pandemic, Hamilton began his quest for a record-equalling 7th World Championship with a scruffy weekend in the Austrian mountains. A grid penalty, then a time penalty for colliding with Alex Albon left him 4th after the first race. Saturday threatened to be a washout, but the qualifying session went ahead and Hamilton steps into a class of 2 alongside Max Verstappen. Despite the Red Bull man's best attempts, even he was not able to live with Hamilton in the wet conditions, making a crucial error on his fastest lap. Another wet pole by 1.2 seconds went the way of Lewis Hamilton. Lewis had bounced back from a tough weekend previously in the only way he knows how, by smashing the field in qualifying and taking victory the next day. So there you have it. That's the 6 laps that got Lewis pole that stand out for me, but of course, others might stand out for you. Let me know in the comments which pole laps stand alongside the ones I've selected. That's all for today, thank you for watching. My name is Aaron, this has been the 5 Red Lights, and I'll see you when the 5 Red Lights go out.